Hey everyone, this is David Brown with the migration update for May 25th, 2023 from the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. Well, when I woke up, the weather app said it was 40 degrees and felt like 35 with a moderate northerly wind. So Kim and I didn't get out as early as usual. We got to the Charlotte Pier around 6:45, and you can see the waves were splashing up over the pier, so we didn't walk out onto the pier. We just scanned through the birds a little bit. We mostly were scanning through the gulls that were out on the beach. And there was nothing unusual. There was one lesser black-backed gull was the main highlight. And the only bird I actually photographed was this house sparrow that was perched up in nice morning light. Afterwards, we stopped at the Firehouse Woods, and here we have a ruby-throated hummingbird sitting on a nest. And I think I've seen more Philadelphia vireos in the past week than I'd ever seen before in my life. Here's another one showing some of the classic field marks. For the Philadelphia vireos, you're looking for the yellow here in the throat area, and also that the black extends in front of the eye. Those are the two main field marks to differentiate them from warbling vireos, which just look a little bit more plain overall and a bit more pale-faced. And here's a side view of that same Philadelphia vireo. Again, you see the yellowish wash to the throat and that the black extends in front of the eyes. When we went to walk onto the boardwalk, there was a female mallard sitting there, and we could see that she was sheltering a bunch of baby ducklings. And so we walked around the other way, but they spent a lot of time swimming in the water and hopping up on the boardwalk and crossing. There were about 4 little tiny baby ducklings. These things must have just been born. So cute. And here's one of the ducklings running across the boardwalk with its little oversized webbed feet. And here's a male brown-headed cowbird perched up on the telephone pole on our way out of the Firehouse Woods. We got over to the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch, and it was a sunny day, a few small clouds here and there. And in the morning, the winds were fairly strong out of the north, really chilly morning. But throughout the day, it really warmed up and the winds died down. Stayed at the platform even with those winds. We had a bit of a flight line overhead, some vultures and eagles and stuff like that, so we did not move into Frisbee Hill. Throughout the season, I've gotten to know Vid Kilius, and I had asked him one time what he did for a living, and he said now he builds and repairs guitars, and I told him that I've played guitar since middle school, so we've really had a lot of fun chatting about guitars. And he surprised me today with a cigar box guitar that he built for me. You can see it's got the eBird logo on the front, and it's called the Hawkcaster. And we had a lot of fun messing around and playing it today.
All day long.
Kilius Makery is his brand, and Hawkcaster is the name of this model, custom made for me. And again, there you can see the eBird's logo. And yes, it's made out of a real cigar box. Here's an immature bald eagle, and we had 9 migrating eagles today, including one group of 3. And here's a merlin that zoomed across in front of us. Merlins are falcons, and they're very fast and aggressive. You can see those pointed wingtips, has really tucked back here. It's got this vertical streaking on the breast. Again, that's vertical if it was perched upright. Kind of a dark tail with thin white bands. Here we have the local adult Cooper's hawk. And turkey vultures were few and far between throughout the morning, but in the afternoon, as that northerly wind started to die down, we had some groups of 10 or a dozen or more. And I'm always posting photos of the Cooper's hawk chasing turkey vultures. Well, today the chaser became the chasee. So we have a red-winged blackbird chasing a Cooper's hawk, chasing a turkey vulture. And one more look at those 3 birds. Red-winged blackbird chasing Cooper's hawk, chasing turkey vulture. This great blue heron gave us a great look as he flew next to the platform and soared up right next to us. And here's the underside of the same great blue heron. Taking a look at today's checklist, only 10 species at the Charlotte Pier, 45 species in the Firehouse Woods in the morning, 51 species at the Hawk platform, and I made another quick stop at the Firehouse Woods afterwards. Someone had reported a Connecticut warbler there in the midday period, so decided to run out and try for that. Did not have any luck, but had Philly vireo, Lincoln sparrow, Nashville warbler, and Canada warbler. So some really nice birds around. And taking a look at the hawk count report for today's migrant raptor totals. Today we had 65 turkey vultures and 9 bald eagles. We had 5 broadwings, but only 2 red tails and a merlin. That's 82 total for the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. That brings the May total to 12,208 and the season total to 49,033. There were no new species for the season today. And looking at the forecast, tomorrow looks sunny with a high near 65 and light northerly winds. Would expect light to moderate migration. For Saturday, sunny again with a high in the low 70s, light northeasterly winds, so light to moderate migration. And Sunday, only a few clouds from time to time, otherwise sunny, high in the mid 70s, and light northerly winds. Expect light to moderate migration. So a lot of these days coming up, there's sort of calm winds in the morning, very light winds that then shift to a north or a northeast lake breeze. Another great day of birding, and I'm having way too much fun with my new guitar. And it even has a pickup in it. You can plug it into an amp. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Already am, and looking forward to seeing you out in the field or up on the Hawkwatch platform soon. We go through next Wednesday, May 31st. So hope to see you before the end of the season. From Lyco Birds, this is David Brown. Thanks for watching. From Lyco Birds, this is David Brown. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Vid for the guitar.